Hello everyone. Let's grab some notes. Somewhere in here, it's a list from last time. Let's see if I can find it. Yes. How much of this is relevant? Not that much, I guess. Hello, Lavender. Hello, Remember. Good to see you guys. Where's my control keys? We are time for a chill stream of stealing. Yes, we're Team Rocket today. All right, I ended mid streak, so we're going right back in. Yes, so it's been a couple of weeks since we did this. I don't know, how long has it been? Like 2 weeks or 3 weeks? But yeah, in the Ruby Tower and the Sapphire Tower, there is a glitch that when you lose... no, actually Houndoom is pretty bad against this. When you lose, and the next thing you do is face your roamer, then after you kill the roamer, you will face whichever Pokemon that weren't the first Pokemon on this trainer's team that are still alive. You will face them. And they will act like the roamer, so they'll try to run away, but also you can catch them. And as soon as you catch one of them, the battle will end. So we can only steal one Pokemon from each trainer, and it can never be the first Pokemon. And previously we stole a lot of Pokemon, but mostly we were aiming for Latios, because I made a secret base where you can face yourself, like yourself from another cartridge in my case. And Latios gets Memento and gives a lot of XP, so it will be able to kill itself each turn, which means that you can level up Pokemon very quickly, because you get full XP on your level 5 Pokemon while you're killing, in that case it was a level 50. Is this gonna be toxic? Let's hope it serves. It'll make my life a lot easier. Hyper Beam, okay, that works. No Christmas tree for us. No, we could not catch the Sceptile, even if we wanted to. So yeah, I had a secret base with 6 level 50 Latioses. All of them Memento. And that made grinding really quick. However, that's only level 50. So now we're gonna try to steal level 100 Latioses and build another secret base. Well, it's the same secret base, it's just we're switching the team around. Slacking. Slacking is pretty scary. But if it kills me, I'll always kill it before it does something. So let's just Psychic and hope for the best. Okay, Focus Punch. Nice. And you can see in the pinned comment, you can see the Pokemon that are available to catch. Oh wait! I forgot I traced Truant. Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's switch. So at level 100, the sets that the Pokemon have are a little bit different. And like there are also like some Pokemon have more or fewer sets. And there are also a couple of Pokemon that only show up here and a few that don't show up here, but did show up in level 50. For ones that don't show up that I know is Cacturn. Don't know any others. There might be more. I just know that's the one I know. But importantly, one that shows up here that I'm very happy about is Skarmory. Because Skarmory is one of the best Pokemon to use in the Frontier. These Pokemon have perfect stats in the highest round. And unfortunately Skarmory did not show up at level 50. But it does here. Gyarados is also a lot more common. I'm somewhat tempted to lose to this Gyarados. Because Gyarados doesn't get any egg moves. So basically if you catch a Gyarados and it has a good nature, because the nature is random in this tower, unlike Emerald, then you basically have a perfect Gyarados, except for you would probably want to hidden power for a real perfect Gyarados, but stat-wise it's perfect. I would prefer to catch Pokemon at level 50 because obviously if you catch them at level 50 you can use them at level 50 and at a higher level. And if we're at level 100 we can only use them at level 100 unless we use some kind of ace code to lower the level. Or you could do it in PK Hex or whatever editing software. Norton with a Registeel. Something that's also very different. In level 50 there are 4 Regi sets, like 4 sets for every Regi. In level 100 there's only 3 for each and all of them have Explosion. So the Regis are very difficult to catch in this version of the tower. You pretty much need a damp user to catch them with any consistency. Thank you for the luck, KT. I finished the spreadsheet. Well, I finished all the important information in the spreadsheet. Oh, double Regi. I'll just attack here. There's Explosion. We could see triple Regi here. Also, because these 3 are the only Pokemon I have at level 100. I should have gone to Gardevoir. So I could use Destiny Bond. I was thinking I can Toxic with this. Okay, maybe Toxic is kind of nice. Oh, another Explosion Pokemon. This guy has a lot of Pokemon with Explosion. And then a bunch of Pokemon with Oko moves. He's definitely a risky trainer. Targets. Latios. We can also run into Muck and Weezing, which are the other 2 Pokemon that can learn Memento. Gardevoir and Dusclops can also get Memento, but they need it as an egg move, and they don't have it as an egg move here. Kingdra. Let's go for Calm Mind. So I can also catch those, but they do give a lot less XP. Yeah, triple boom team. It's very likely against Norton. We can two-shot this, very nice. Paralyzed, but we have Lumberry. The chance that we accidentally lose the streak is a lot higher than with our previous team. Is Latios the only target, or are we going for other legendaries as well? Latios is the only target here, hard, because I would prefer to hunt for the Regis at level 50. So I can use them for level 50 and open level in Emerald. They're also easier to catch at level 50 without a damp user. Of course, if we find a Latios that has a really good nature, we will definitely be using it in the future. But we already have a modest Latios, so can't complain. Camerupt. This one only shows up here. I caught one yesterday while... Or was it this morning? It was this morning, I think. While I was doing a little bit. XP calculation is based on a stat called XP yield. Not on base HP. Otherwise, Muck would give a lot of XP, but it doesn't. Muck is actually the one that gives the least out of Muck, Weezing, and Latios. And Latios gives something like 211 XP yield. Weezing is in the 170 and Muck is in the 150. Glalie lead. Glalie is somewhat uncommon. This could explode on me. So let's just attack. That's not quite an explosion, but it did one-shot me. Sheer Cold Glalie. Let's see, for breeding, I want male Skarmory. Oh no. My Thunderbolt user dies, next Pokemon, Gyarados. Thanks, game. If you've caught multiple Pokemon, is the glitch repeatable on single card? No, unfortunately. Did it just Hyper Beam me? I think so. So we can set up Sunny Day. Glalie knows Boom pre-Emerald? I thought it did. Maybe I'm just thinking of Sheer Cold. Let me check. Because I know he's on Norton's team, and Norton has so many explosion Pokemon. Glalie. Why can I not use Control F? Hello? Okay, whatever. Oh no, he doesn't. Wait, this is level 50. Glalie. Oh yeah, it just has sheer cold instead of explosion. That didn't even do... Well, it did half. Which means that Houndoom is definitely not killing this. If we're gonna lose, I hope we lose to this Gyarados because I want to... Well, actually... It could be it came in because it has a super effective move and it's not actually the second Pokemon. Which means we wouldn't be encountering it. Crunch is actually just as much damage as Solar Beam. Well, we're definitely dead. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out a way to keep the roamer alive. It has not been successful so far. I have one more method I can test. I don't think it will work. But so far I've tried Whirlwind, but that just ends the battle because it's not... The game doesn't see it as a trainer battle. Then I tried Perish Song because on the last turn of Perish Song, a Pokemon will switch out. And that didn't work. It just tried to flee instead after I switched. And the only other method of forcing a switch that I know is Natural Cure and Sleep. So I'll be trying that. But I don't think it will work. I think the roamer will always try to flee when it can. Oh, it's here. Yeah, not knowing if it's last Pokemon or it's not that big of a deal when you have a good team. You can just roar. Need the Pokedex. But we do not have a good team right now. No, I don't want to... When you switch... Like, if I would switch into an Arena Trap Pokemon, I would guarantee kill it. It would not be able to switch. But on the turn that you switch, the roamer cannot flee. It doesn't know in advance that you're gonna switch. So it's gonna go for a move. So you can switch out of Mean Look without it running away. But then on the next turn, it's guaranteed to try to run away again. Oh, come on. I hate that route so much. You weren't even here for very long. Okay, it's coming back maybe. Yeah, we're not in a good rhythm. Stay on this side then. So yeah, on the last turn it just tried to run away. I used Mean Look, so it died. And I expect it will do the same when I skill swap Sleep It. It will try to run away and I'll Mean Look, so it will be stuck. Another reason why hunting at level 50 is better is that you can, if there's 2 Pokemon alive, you can just kill the second Pokemon to get to the third Pokemon and catch that one. And at level 100 that's more difficult to do. Okay, Latios is nearby. Of course, now it's on that route. Hopefully it doesn't run away. We will block off this route. Which Pokemon are we hunting for? Latios. Of course it ran away. Did it come back? I want to make a second or a better secret base. Okay, it came back. That's good. Still here, that's good. And it flew away. Unfortunate. If I see Muck or Wheezing, I will probably try to catch them. And then I'll replace them with Latios when we find Latios. Latios can be very difficult to run into. Oh no, don't go to the sea. Of course. Well, it's better than running into the sea at least. Nope. Not lucky. There we go. Okay, we repel. There's our Latios. We explode. Send in the next Pokemon, yes. Oh. Almost cancelled. Send in the next Pokemon, wait, what? Yes. And Gyarados is the next one. Actually, I should have sent out Houndoom, but because that might have affected who was sent out next. But we got lucky. We'll catch this. And we will trade it to my Emerald file. Any nature guesses? And does anyone have a nickname suggestion in case it's a good nature? So if it's a good nature, then I give them nicknames. If it's not a good nature, then they don't get nicknames. Can the trainer Pokemon run? Yes, they can. Lonely, rash, timid. To be honest, I wouldn't mind a plus special attack nature or something because I kind of want to use a special attack in Gyarados at some point. It reminds me of playing the factory as a kid, and I thought Gyarados 2, which is the special attacker, was super cool. Okay, Lex nature, that doesn't really help us. So no nickname for this Gyarados. Was it? It's male, okay. So we'll be a good parent. And you can see the camera up I caught this morning. Here's Brave Nature, which is pretty good for a mixed attacking slow Pokemon. Is there an advantage? Let's see, what item did we have? Shell Bell, alright. Is there an advantage to this compared to RNGing? No, there's no advantage. The advantage is you don't have to RNG. Basically, this is more fun and I would say more accessible. You really enjoyed my episode on the podcast? Thank you, Kenny. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Let's see. Let's add Muck. Wheezing. Muck. I'll put Memento Grind. Secret Base Memento. And then for breeding, we have Skarmory. Hello, Twisted Motive. Good to see you. Well, I say it's more accessible, but if you don't have something to reload your save file, then it's somewhat debatable. Hello, Super Flash. So this is the software that I use to reload my saves. Yeah, it's a bit more dubious, but I can't RNG to save my life, so this is definitely easier for me, and I already had something to back up my save. But yeah, you also need multiple games, but like, I mean it more from like, as someone who's like a casual player, it's easier to do this for like someone who's really casual than to learn how to RNG. I think. Like the step of doing this is easier than the step of learning to RNG. Yes, we're doing more Battle Tower Glitch. Let's put today's haul. Today's haul. Gyarados. Camerupt is back. Hello, Sandy. You agree with that? Yeah, that's I think that's a pretty fair assumption. Eruption. Okay, at least we attacked. There are not a lot of Pokemon that get Eruption, so it's cool to see Camerupt use it. Of course, we got the low roll now. We barely live. We can Destiny Bond the next Pokemon, hopefully. Machamp. Machamp probably lives as Psychic, but we will attack. I'm pretty sure there's no Quick Claw Machamp. I could be wrong. Yeah, it lived on 1. Chris, you also think it's cool to have the med location as a battle tower? Yeah, true. Let's go Foulplume because we have Toxic for the last Pokemon. I think it says Battle Frontier. I'm not entirely sure. It could be Battle Tower, but it's the same thing. It's cool. Do I just attack? I think so. Oh, we actually outspeed. So this is a minus speed slacking, maybe. Oh, it used counter. That makes sense. Let's set up the sun, actually. I should have done this last turn because we were slower anyway. It becomes Frontier and Emerald. Really? So that's why I'm remembering it as Frontier. Interesting. Yawn. Okay, you're dead, slacking. Oh, another Pokemon that doesn't show up at level 100 is Grumpig. Grumpig is one of my targets for level 50 because Trick Grumpig is very strong. Like Trick teams are very strong. There's also Trick Alakazam, so that's also interesting to catch. Heracross. You just Psychic. This morning I faced Heracross. Turn 1, it used Endure. Turn 2 and turn 3 it used Reversal. Luckily my Gardevoir survived, or my Vileplume survived. My Gardevoir got one shot. Sharpedo is a Pokemon that only shows up at level 100. It's a cool Pokemon. Not the best, of course, but I think it has some use in the dome. Could be okay there. And a Breloom. Hariyama. Level 100 Berlooms have Mach Punch way more often. Do all of them have it? Let's see. No, 2 out of 3 have it. Compared to 0? Yeah, none of them have it at level 50. So that's definitely more often. Registeel? I guess we'll just attack. If it explodes, I just die. Wow, that did nothing. But this is also gonna do nothing. Quick Claw Earthquake. Okay, so it's Registeel 1. I think I'll just spam Destiny Bond. There's Explosion. And who's the last Pokemon? Latios is not on every trainer. Let's see. Maybe half of them, probably less. Less than half of them have Latios. At least there are a lot of Latios sets and they all have different items. So item class won't block it. We got hit by Attract. I unlocked emotes recently. One of the emotes I made was based on Attract. However, I only have 4 slots for emotes at the moment. And I just removed that one for a different one. Otherwise I could have spammed it. Maybe I should have gone for Sunny Day. Doesn't matter too much. Oh, we definitely die here. But Foulplume has this. Crit. So if anyone has suggestions for emotes. For example, I made this one. It's not that... You can't really see it that well. I made like a shiny Foulplume, but with like the red eyes of it's dangerous. But because of one, how small the eyes are compared to the rest, and also the color of the flower being very similar, you don't really see it that well. At least you see a little bit better on the shiny one compared to the regular one. But I kind of need to figure out how the emotes look in the actual chat. We have a Dewgang emote, but there will be no Dewgang today because there's no Dewgang in Hoenn. However, there is Walrein. And I made an emote with like Walrein knocked out and his crown is falling off. At least that's what I'm trying to convey here. Hello Sandy, welcome to the Dewgang. I haven't figured out what I want to do with the member icons. Uh-oh, Metagross, this is scary. Shut up and take my money. Actually, now that we have 2 members, I can add another emote, so I can go add the simp emote now. Unless it takes a while to update, which I wouldn't be surprised. Add another emoji. Yes, yes. I have a couple ready to go. Let's see which one. This one. Okay. Can I make this show up here? No. What if I close? I don't know how long it takes. Do I want toxic or do I want damage? Let's go toxic. What if I close the chat and then open the chat? Oh yeah. We now have an attract emote. I don't know if this is... Oh, of course it's Tentacruel cannot be toxic. But we dodge Hydro Pump, that's good. I hope you can see... Oh no, not Mirror Coat. Damn you, Tentacruel. Looks like we're losing to Tentacruel. I actually want to use a Tentacruel at some point. But I would prefer to catch the level 50. Has leftovers. Hydro Pump, we dodge again. That's good. Maybe we beat the Tentacruel at least. Maybe we can beat the last Pokemon, I'm not sure. I think I can show you the best emote I've made so far. Let's see, image. But it's not gonna be relevant as often as some of the other ones, so I haven't added it yet. It is this one. Let's see. It's me, but I'm frozen. Be freeze. Oh, it's Muck! Let's lose to this. I'll solar beam. Wait, does this thing explode? What are Muck's moves? Oh no! No! When the last Pokemon dies, it doesn't work. It's just dead. Even when it kills you. That's unfortunate. The same will likely happen with Muck. Or with Weezing, I mean. Oh, we could have had our first Memento Pokemon right there. Alright, we just restart the streak. Yeah, because of how weak the team is, we are likely to lose a bunch of times to random trainers. Yeah, no Memento Latios yet. Like I said, it is not on every trainer. So it may take a while. It took me quite a while to get the level 50 Latioses. Still getting Mons? Yes, Buzz. We are trying to catch Memento Pokemon at level 100. Some kind of stealing Pokemon emote would be nice, but I have no idea how I would convey that in 32 pixels. Registeel lead? Okay, that's scary. That's gonna kill at least one of my Pokemon, probably. Thunderbolt, okay. Houndoom would obviously deal a lot more damage, but if we switch to Houndoom and an Earthquake, we're just gonna die. Team Rocket Grabber Claw. Use on Pikachu all the time. I think I vaguely remember what you mean. I didn't watch that much of the anime. Okay, now we're just Destiny Bond. Never mind, we got Quick Claw and we just die, probably. Uh-oh. Well, maybe Houndoom kills this. Snack machine emote from Colosseum? Yeah. I was thinking maybe something like that. This probably survives. No, it doesn't. Good job, Houndoom. Sceptile, this could have Earthquake. We're actually outspeed. Goodbye, Sceptile. Starmie last. I'll try to set up the sun. It's faster. Crunch is just as strong as Solar Beam. Solar Beam is cooler though. Psychic. Nice try, Starmie. Sandy, you might get Baldur's Gate 3. That games look so sick. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things. I actually own the game. I haven't really played it. I played it when it was like early access with some friends. I haven't really played since release. I'm not as much of a D&D gameplay type of guy. I played their Divinity Original Sin game. I prefer that type of combat. Milotic. Let's Calm Mind. This can probably mirror code. Yeah, and recover. Okay, we'll need a couple of boosts to one-shot this. Maybe +3. Surf, at least that shouldn't do too much damage unless we get crit, of course. We don't get crit, very good. For the membership badge, I was also considering like starting off with the seal icon instead of Dugong. Sandy, you play a lot of D&D, but you've been stuck DMing for the last year, so you miss being a player character. Yeah, I can understand that. Nice, one shot on Kingdra. And a Raichu. This could be Focus Band. Focus Band reversal Raichu. Big brain strats from Game Freak. Hariyama. The badge should get music notes. I was thinking of adding music notes to the Do Gang emote. First job, that should be okay. Yeah, even a crit wouldn't have killed. Fake out, that doesn't work on turn 2. Hello, Chief. Welcome to the Do Gang. Thank you for becoming a member. If you have any suggestions for the emotes, let me know. Sharpedo is back. I wasn't sure how it would show up in the chat. But because first I named it Do Gang, then I was like, I think that Do Gang will work. I'll probably remove the capital T. And it looks better in the message. No Latios yet, not even a Latias. Do I view the Do Gang as a street gang or more mafioso? Well, given that we put on music shows, I'm guessing it's more mafioso. This lead seems familiar. Gardevoir to Gotifor? Couldn't help with that pun. I mean, Gardevoir, we've only used 3 Pokemon so far for the Frontier. Gardevoir is definitely the main carry. It's just so good in the dome. Hello, Joplin! Congrats on partnering. Thank you. I'm just having a lot of fun trying to make emotes. I hope we run into Walrein, because this is definitely one of my favorite emotes. It's based on, like, if I make a video about Dugong, like the way I did about Tangela, then something like this was my idea for part of the thumbnail. Like a fainted Walrein with a crown falling off, because it's an inferior water ice type to Dugong. Blossom is very cute. I'll be breeding for a Blossom soon, because I'll be using basically the same team that we have now, except we have a Blossom instead of Vileplume. Because that's originally what I was planning to use, but then I got sent this shiny Vileplume, so of course I had to use shiny Vileplume. And I'm very curious if it will be any better. Is the Dugong emote from Mystery Dungeon? Yes, it is. A lot of the emotes are from Mystery Dungeon. Or based on it. Gyarados lead. Okay, that's good. We still have Thunderbolt. When we finally end up catching a Latios, we'll probably put it on this team over the Vileplume. Gyarados lives. Hyper Beam, that's not good. At least we'll be able to kill the Gyarados, but pretty sure we just die here. No, we don't. Never mind. We have just enough defense. Salamence. We might be faster. We are faster. There are 4 Salamence sets in level 100. There are 3 of them in level 50. Unfortunately, there are still none of them that have Dragon Dance. But there is still one that has Hydro Pump, so you do get an egg move at least. How well does this emote work? It's the slot machine. And I put Bright Powder, Quick Claw, and Focus Band in there. I don't know how well you can see it. Like, I can see it because I know what it is. But it's very small. Darcy, you're shiny hunting while watching as promised. Good luck. You were hunting for Charmander, right? I mean, in a way, we are also shiny hunting. Game Freak really undervalued Dragon Dance Men's? Maybe, yeah. Or maybe they thought it was too good. Super Flash, you love to see the Vileplume? I do too. Unfortunately for this tower grind, it's not the best Pokemon because we have very limited coverage. So that's why, like I said, we will probably replace Vileplume when we get a Latios. Super Flash, right now you're playing Pokemon Colosseum in Japanese? Alright, good luck. Hope you're not struggling too much. It was Pitaya Berry Sceptile. And you are hunting for the shiny Charmander, Darcy? Have you seen any... Well, you wouldn't be checking stats, I suppose. Running into some really good nature IV combinations while you're shiny hunting would be cool. Just trade them away before you reset, but... Okay, Gardevoir. We'll go switch to Houndoom here. Hypnosis missed. This thing has Dream Eater. Gardevoir, a couple of them in both level 50 and level 100 have Destiny Bond, which is an egg move, which is very nice. You have been checking stats, and it's been hard to reset over some of them. Ooh. Super Flash, the only struggle is trying to understand what move you're using and where you're going. Yeah, at least animations really helps. I maybe should switch to Vileplume. I'm on a tough trainer search. Emerald has a couple of quotes that are very similar. If we low roll, I don't know if we kill. Oh, our first Lati, but it's the wrong one. There are a couple of female trainers who only have Latias. And I'm pretty sure there's a couple of male trainers who only have Latios, which makes sense. It's the same in Emerald. Recover. Okay, that's not going to be enough. Latias down. Helping Hand is extremely broken in Colosseum. That doesn't surprise me. It is very powerful in doubles. Fisherman Hank. When I did this grind at level 50, when Latios showed up, it would always be as the lead the first couple of times. Hopefully that doesn't happen this time. Could we have one-shot Manectric? We may have been able to. Hopefully we don't get paralyzed a second time. Okay, good. Helping Hand Hyper Mode Shadow Rush does crazy damage. I have not played Colosseum yet. I do own it, so it's on my to-do. That does sound like a lot of damage. Does Helping Hand increase special attack damage too? Yeah, any attack, except for maybe something like Seismic Toss. Any attack will get a 50% boost. So if you have one really strong Pokemon, then it's kind of insane. And a Hariyama. No Latios, unfortunately. Yeah, KT has been doing a shiny hunt in the tower. And I might join While I'm also just hunting for good Pokemon at the same time. Like, I'm gonna lose on purpose a bunch of times just to have a chance at a good nature for certain Pokemon. And good stats. But this seems like a fun hunt. I'm considering adding Perish Song Politoed because it gets damp. So it's you aren't as worried about explosion Pokemon. And then with Perish Song, there's no damp Pokemon that learns Roar. So we cannot force them to switch out, but with Perish Song we can. And then we can try to die to the other Pokemon. Shiny Hunt in the tower is one of your Ruby goals, Sandy. Good luck. There's a Skarmory. Unfortunately, it's the lead Pokemon. Otherwise I would have caught this because it's a male Skarmory. One thing you'll say, Super Flash, is the level spikes get ridiculous. That sounds like classic Pokemon. I don't know if Thunderbolt kills this. We'll set up one Calm Mind. We can take one hit. It's a very offensive Skarmory, and it has Pursuit, which is a funny move. Skarmory has base 40 special attack, so Pursuit doesn't really do anything. They would still die, KT. Even if they miss, they still die. So that wouldn't work. You can't double team pressure explosion Pokemon. I mean, you can, but they'll be dead. We probably won't die because of our Calm Mind. You could maybe try it on your damp Pokemon though, to stall out the other moves until it uses all its explosions, and then maybe you could roar it away with a different Pokemon if you don't have the Perish Song tech. Or if it's the last Pokemon and you needed to kill someone without exploding. Metagross lead, that's gonna be a Destiny Bond. Or I could sacrifice Vileplume. That's probably the better strategy for keeping the streak alive. Trying to set up Sunny Day and then flamethrowing. We live. We outspeed. No way Spite can help out either. Yeah, no, I don't think there's a Spite damp user. Yeah, I think if you have like a Pokemon that doesn't have Memento. Also, there's Quick Claw Explosion Registeel and possibly some other Quick Claw Explosion Pokemon. So I think like having some way to survive better. It's Walrein! Let's get him! Knock his crown off, end his reign. Could you run a belly drum mon? Well... Oh, Muck is back. It's probably gonna explode again. Do I want to try to lose to this? There's such a high chance it just explodes on me. But I'll try. It's not like it takes very long to reset, to reload my save file. We have Sticky Hold. Okay, Sludge Bomb, that's good. Does a lot of damage. Just don't click Explosion, it's that easy. You know, maybe I should catch a Golduck with Damp. We already ran into one earlier. I don't know if it had Damp. I think we might do that actually. Imprison Smeargle. Yeah, that could work, but like I said, Quick Claw exists, so you could still get exploded on. Flamethrower. They really like Special Muck for some reason. Burn. Okay, Burn is good. Oh, never mind. Wet Lumberry. Oh no, it has a move that Houndoom is immune to. That's not good. Please just don't explode. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna stay in with the Houndoom. Because if it explodes... If I let Gardevoir die and it explodes, then we just lose. Now at least there's a 75% chance we don't lose for nothing. Actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure every Muck has Explosion. Just don't explode. Don't explode. Shadow Punch. Wait, it didn't have Explosion. Guess I remembered wrong. Muck. Oh yeah. There's one set. And it has a Salac Berry as well. I don't know. I'm not sure if I already have a Salac Berry, so this might be really good. Yeah, every Muck is mixed attacking. I'm pretty sure. Okay, we have our first Memento Pokemon. This is good. Even though it's the worst one, it's still a lot better than having none. No. Need to go to the bottom first. Where are you, Latios? Oh, right here. Please do not go to the sea. Nice. Instant Latios. That's what we like to see. Level 51 with Shadow Punch doesn't have Boom. I don't know if it's the same set. You often forget Shadow Punch cannot miss. Yeah, that's it's nice. It's just a shame that almost nobody gets it. Speedrun strats. Yeah, we're speedrunning, getting Muck. Okay, any guesses for nature on Muck? And any suggestions for a nickname if it's a good Muck? I mean, we'll be using it for Memento, but we can maybe use it somewhere in the tower as well, or in the frontier. And there goes our Master Ball. And I'll go turn on the light. Be right back. Sassy, Brave, Adamant, Jolly. Hello Dawn, hello Ivan. Grimace as a nickname. Is that how you look when you're around a muck? Modest Raven, hello, good to see you. Lonely, it's relaxed. Minus speed plus defense. That could have some use. Muck looks way too happy to be called Grimace. He looks really chill, he looks relaxed, you might say. Let's give Muck a nickname. Call it Monday? Because of Muck Monday? Fair enough. Grimace is the purple McDonald's dude. Oh. I'm not American. I'm not a... Monald? Monday. It's Muck Monday, everyone. They don't have McDonald's in Australia. Monald. It's Muck Muse Day. Yes, you're right, Cosmoronic. You can see which Pokemon I've been breeding on my Emerald file. Tangela and Mudkip. Oh, is this an image of Grimace? Yeah. Thanks, Sandy. I mean, he does have his hand in the air as well on the image you sent me. Would have been fitting. Why did they name him Grimace? That seems like such a weird name for a mascot of McDonald's. All right. Let's reload the save again. Tangela also looks like a McDonald's character. If McDonald's serves spaghetti, maybe. Come and Go is such a good name for a Memento Muck. That is true. Oh, we can add Muck to the hall. An actual target Pokemon that we caught. Imagine that. I'm definitely gonna make a backup save where I don't have to go through this message every time. Hello, Wilkinson. How are you doing today? We are doing well. Remember, you're late, but we should have named Muck Ivanus. What is that a reference to? That's the wrong place. We call mine on this because at least some of them can live. I'm pretty sure. Went for rest. Very nice. This one is Belly Drum Hariyama. Quagsire could also be good as a damp user for stalling because you get Amnesia and Curse, so you can boost your defenses. Perfect IV Yama would be sick for Ore. Yeah, I think the issue is Helping Hand is an egg move, I think, from the Hitmon line. Maybe you can get it some other way. You could Pike Glitch it on, of course. Do we get sheer colded again? No, we're still faster. Damn. Glalie has no speed investment. There are some really, really weird EV spreads. Oh, no spaz. This is a level 100 Pokemon only. Roxanne shows up. I think it's max special defense. So yeah, it easily tanks this. Earthquake, we easily tank this because it's a no spaz with, I'm pretty sure, no attack. Maybe it does have attack, I'm not sure. I think it's HP special defense. Okay, so if we see a Golduck, I want to try to catch it. So we have a damp user. Metagross is back. Okay, we're gonna go with the Foul Plume strat. That worked out pretty well last time. Sandy, you don't trust Nosepass? He doesn't pass the smell test? Yeah, I really pulling out the power mons. Yeah, hard, strongest, most dangerous Pokemon only show up at level 100. I'm a bit disappointed. Medical Champion does not show up. He has Magnet Pull, but isn't even a Steel type. He's just built different. Did it double protect? Is the sun gonna run out? Okay, it's leftover, so we don't have to worry about Quick Claw. Don't know if there is Quick Claw Metagross. Yeah, there is. 2 of them. Oh, this is level 50. Let me check. Attack Rose. Okay, must have Meteor Mashed. Half my screen is covered at the moment. There's 1 of them with Quick Claw. Wait, what? I'm still alive. What? Does it have agility or something? What did it do? Stop stalling my son. Oh, double team. Oh no, not double team. I hate you so much, Metagross. You just need to attack me. Did the sun run out? We only attacked 3 times, so it should be 1 more turn of sun. And we missed. This miss doesn't matter. It missed as well. Are you serious? I just want to switch in Houndoom. But this thing has Earthquake, so if I just switch and it Earthquakes, we just lose Houndoom. Please, random AI, stop trolling. Imagine we kill Metagross with this Vileplume. Still don't have Hidden Power Fire on Vileplume? Nope. No, not more double teams. I have a news from Power Rangers? Okay, I don't know. Is that a purple Power Ranger or something? No! How? There's the Earthquake. But there's a really high chance Houndoom just misses and dies. And I don't think Gardevoir will deal enough damage. We could like try it and Destiny Bond, but if we're gonna die to this trainer, we're gonna die to this trainer. It's whatever. We'll just get a surprise Pokemon in the back. Alright, we hit. Very nice. Heracross. Gets one shot. You died to slot 1, do you still see slot 2 when you Lati glitch? Yes. Oh! Golduck? Is it damp? Yes, it's damp. Okay, we're gonna try to lose. Well, I don't think we're gonna fail. Especially when the crits. Oh no. We actually might fail. If it spams Psychic and Ice Beam, we run out of PP before it dies. Damn, Golduck gotta be named Monald for sure. Okay, the surf is good, but we just set up the sun, so it's not gonna kill us yet. Alright, nature guesses and nickname suggestions. Nice, we died. Very good. I mean, oh no, we lost. How terrible. I'm so sad. I've decided to hunt the roamer. Jolly nature? I hope it's not minus special attack. Okay, it's far away. Lonely Monald. Oh, it's here. Let's go. Name him Grapes? Why Grapes? Serious Golduck? Bashful? Quirky? Bashful? Ooh, we didn't get the speedrun this time. Darkwing? That sounds very epic, but... Oh, now it's on that route. I don't know how well that fits a Golduck. Hey, there we go. Still a decent speedrun. Adamant. Sandy, your old username was Golduck666? Really? How have I not heard you ask if I've used Golduck yet, then? Okay, so this one we'll need to trade it to Emerald, reload our save file, trade the Golduck back to the save file, back up the save file, and then we can do it again. A duck walks up to a lemonade stand and says to the man running the stand, "Hey, got any grapes?" Is this some kind of English joke I don't understand? You haven't asked because he sucks? I mean, you asked if I used Dewgang and nobody thought Dewgang was cool before I used it, or like good. I didn't think Dewgang would be that good. I thought it had some like when I looked into it, I thought, oh, this could be a support Pokemon, but I wasn't expecting a massive 246 win streak. Bro really doesn't know the duck song? I'm not getting a single reference. How am I supposed to get all these English references that I would never know? Didn't know Grimace, Ivan Ooze, the Duck Song, or Darkwing Duck. No, I do not. We'll teach you one day during the stall stream. When we're waiting for something to run out of PP. KT, you got a battle point by accident before getting the pike glitch. Yeah, that's similar to me getting a couple of rounds completed before finding a Pokemon I want. I think we've completed 2 rounds already today. Do I know who Donald Duck is? Yes, I know Donald Duck. He's still called... it's still spelled the same in Dutch. Actually, if I remember correctly, like in the Netherlands was, or maybe is, the only other place where they were allowed to make their own Donald Duck comics instead of just translating them. I think I read that somewhere. That I might be incorrect, but I think that's correct. Okay. Do I know Monod Muck? Yes. I'm a big fan of Monod Muck. Okay, so we reload this. Denmark also has its own Donald Duck comics. Cool. Okay. I read a lot of Donald Duck as a kid. But I wouldn't be able to remember much of it now. I could have gone to Pacific Log. If someone yelled duck, what would you do? Stand up? I'd probably look around. Why the hell is someone shouting in English over here? Okay. Let's not trade away Shiny Larvitar. Actually, I'm not sure if this Tentacruel has an HM move that I can't trade away. I'm not sure how that works. Everything must be crazy down under. Oh. If someone in the Netherlands hears duck, they just say, "Oh, I don't get the reference." True. Do I know Scrooge McDuck? That's the greedy one, right? With the fault? The vault filled with money and he swims in his own money? Think that's Scrooge? I don't know. Mr. Moneybags. Wait. Why did I trade a Mudkip? I'm supposed to trade Golduck. I'm not paying attention. I was on automatic. Okay, we're gonna try that trade again. This time we're getting Golduck. Actually, I should have... What is the item on this Golduck? Scrooge McDuck is basically John Capitalism? Yeah. The Duck Saga. I'll open that link later, Sandy. Thanks. I know Disney, but not American YouTube videos from the early 2010s. You're both shocked and appalled. Yeah, but like, I read Donald Duck comics as a kid, because those were in Dutch. And those were actually pretty big here. At least I think they were. Alright. We'll put Foul Plume in the box. Unfortunately. Let's see, what was the item on this? Scope lens. I should have seen if I had a better item to give to it on my Emerald file. We're naughty nature. Oh, we didn't even... I completely forgot to check. We can actually nickname because it's back on the file. But let's see, it's plus attack minus special defense. Do we have cross chop? We do, so I guess it's not the worst, but it's not really nickname worthy. Also, I keep forgetting I need to nickname these two at some point. Also, I should check my box because I deposited basically every item. We can give it leftovers, I guess. That's the wrong version. What else do we have? Do we have Mystic Water? No. Okay, we'll just give leftovers. That's at least more consistent than Scope Lens is. Though Scope Lens could be better in some situations. You'll teach me the lyrics to the Duck song? Yeah, I saw you send the link. We will save here and then we'll back up the save. Otherwise we'll lose the Golduck when we reset. At least now I don't have to get through that message every time of, oh, you got to this tier, so you get ribbons next time. Back up the save. KT, you were thinking about the leftovers Latios? Because you're most likely gonna die with Memento anyways. Yeah, you don't have to worry about not dying because of leftovers when you want to die. That could definitely work. Not Gengar. What was your set again? You have 3 attacks Memento? Then it could definitely work. Like if you were Calm Mind, I would say Lumberry, but if you're not Calm Mind, then Leftover seems really good. Oh, we gotta add Golduck to the hall. Golduck. Yahoo, Yahoo! Are you listening? We are listening. Heracross, that's a one-shot. Oh, you are Calm Mind. Surf Dragonclaw. Right, you have an interesting moveset. Free attack seems good. Oh, it lived on 1. And it reversaled. Well, goodbye, Gardevoir. Oh no, we lost our reversal resist. No. Wait, we didn't die. This one is a lot weaker than the last one. Wait, was that one plus attack nature or something? Because it was also Salic Berry. Well, we're about to... we might just instantly lose to this thing now. No, we'll go Golduck, because Golduck at least doesn't die to Earthquake. Endure, of course. Yeah, this morning, this thing, turn 1, Endure, turn 2 and turn 3 reversaled. Gets the double Endure. These things are scary in Emerald, but of course, it clicks reversal again. The only move that could kill... well, maybe Mega Horn probably also kills me. What about Focus Band Memento? Well, 1, I'm pretty sure that doesn't work. Clicks reversal again, okay. Thanks, random AI. 1, I'm pretty sure that never works. 2, the point of Memento is to actually die for this run. So it would actually be bad to survive. We have no clue what's in the back, but let's find out. The duck had a rough first showing. Yeah, for sure. Welcome to the team. That's far away. How about now? That's better. Don't go back to the sea, please. That was foul. Hey, we got another speed run. Let's go. We did just use Repel, right? Yeah. Kaboom. I was thinking about this earlier. I was like, if we lose to the first Pokemon, I should send out Foul Plume because Latios is super effective against Psychic. Or his Psychic moves are super effective against Poison. I'm pretty sure that manipulates the AI. But now we no longer have Foul Plume. Some of them probably have Thunderbolt. So we'll go Duck. Regirock. Okay. Regirock also has Thunderbolt probably. I mean, I don't mind getting another Regirock. Any guesses for the nature? And nickname suggestions? The rare Explosion Regirock capture by not facing it at all. Let's see if it actually has Thunderbolt. I think it does. Brave? Brave could be good. I'm pretty sure Brave is decent in Palace. And of course, plus attack is good and minus speed isn't that bad. Lonely. This Regirock doesn't look like a mono though. Adamant. Name him Dwayne. Another lonely. Adamant! Well, I guess he's gonna be named Dwayne then. And he does have Thunderbolt. I don't know if all of them have Thunderbolt, but most of the Reggie sets have it. Too bad this isn't a level 50 Regirock, but we will be using this Regirock at some point. Wayne. Can you change it to A-Self? No, you cannot change it to A-Self. Yeah, Mad in Battle Tower. And then apparently when we trade it, it changes to Mad at Battle Frontier. That was a very successful accidental capture. Like, I'm not expecting to get anything that's better than this from one of these accidental captures. We have caught Regirock. Adamant, are you a bit behind Dawn? But you are correct. Oh, I think there's someone at my door. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's see, we traded. I can reset, right? Yes. Chat is eating your messages, Katie? Oh no, not again. Last time the fix to eating your messages being eaten was to add some foreign characters, because the auto moderation, even if you had no moderation on, auto moderation was banning everything that was English, and it was getting worse. At some point, like any message would just be banned. So if it gets really bad, maybe try copy pasting some Japanese characters or something. Because the funny thing is, I was like in Joplin's stream. Well, that made it through, but like, if you add like one character, then you do a couple of English words and another character, then it worked. But you needed like more Japanese characters the longer your message was. Alright, let's see if Golduck can be redeemed by not instantly losing. Wasn't really Golduck's fault, but... Did you send me an actual message in Japanese, or was this just... Let's see if Google Translate can help me here. Google Translate. Okay, I have no clue what this is saying. Is that a name or something? Ludicolo. If only I had Toxic Vileplume in the back. That would have been so nice right now. There are fewer Ludicolos than there are in level 50. I mean, there's one fewer, but there's still, both of these are stall. And all three of them are stall in level 50. So Leech Seed, Toxic, that sort of stuff. Double Team, Attract, Dive, okay. So Vileplume was really good into these because I can set up Sun, so no Rain Dish. Also less damage from Dive. I'm immune to Toxic. I have Toxic myself. I'm immune to Leech Seed. Does it live? It does, because it has 100 base special defense. Rain Dance, okay, that's pretty good. Sceptile. Rain stopped. It's fast Sceptile. Thunder Wave, but that doesn't matter. We have Lumberry. Could be Focus Band. And Gardevoir solos. This is an old copy of the Gardevoir because the one I have in Emerald now has Ice Punch over Calm Mind. But I think the Calm Mind is better for this tower. Registeel lead again. You've seen a very high percentage of Registeel leads. It can't explode on Golduck, but it has Thunderbolt probably. And we're gonna take damage on the switch. I think we're just gonna try to do as much damage as possible. And if we die to Quick Claw again, then at least we have Damp in the back. Hyper Beam Registeel. Okay. We live. This thing then probably doesn't have Quick Claw. Actually, I'm not sure what the set is on Quick Claw, so maybe it does. Okay, definitely doesn't have Quick Claw. But we'll Destiny Bond now. And let's see what's in the back. It didn't kill me and I got paralyzed, but we have Lumberry, so it doesn't matter. We both go down. Who is next? Someone immune to explosion or Houndoom? Actually, let me check what is the EV spread on this. Is this max attack? Wait, maybe we can see. I don't feel like it's max attack. It's maybe 170 in speed, special attack, and attack. Let's see, Golduck. Oh, it's 127. Golduck, more like Silver Duck. You would love to see me use Freddy Fast Beam? I don't know. Oh no. Not Machamp. 127? Yep. It's got 127 EVs in 4 stats instead of 255 in 2. But it gets even weirder. There are some sets that have 102 spread out over 5 stats. And immense. And I'm pretty sure we have an Ice Beam in the back, so we should be fine here. Well, Houndoom is gone. Another earthquake. Yeah, so we have 127 HP, 127 defense, 127 special attack, and 127 special defense EV. So it's definitely an interesting EV spread for a Golduck. I would have preferred the 170 spread, which is attack, special attack, and speed. Game Freak really cooking, huh? Yeah, Chief. Game Freak really likes to cook. They minimized their cooking in Emerald a little bit. We now have thick fat Gardevoir. This Gardevoir is thick. It's Rest Belly Drum. Oh, I minimized the notes. Oops. In comes Lantern. Lantern is a Pokemon that also only shows up in level 100. Don't say that. We get paralyzed, but we still have our Lumberry. I think it's cool that both Lantern and Skarmory show up at level 100 because they're a good combination to catch. They have really good synergy. Aggron. Yeah, it's the last Pokemon. If it kills me, I have 2 more Pokemon to kill this thing. Good use of the simp emote. Surf Aggron, just like at level 50. And Lychee Berry. Don't know if it's exactly the same set, but it's pretty much the same set. Battle number 4. You regret nothing. Super Flash. Jason with a ride-on lead. Do I switch? Does Rhydon have Quick Claw in Ruby Tower? I'm gonna risk switching. Just keep in mind that it's a thick male Gardevoir. Okay, hopefully we don't get crit. Hey, our HP and defense EVs coming in clutch. Well, we would still have died to crit, but... Okay, let's see if I can find it. Rhydon... It does have Quick Claw. Okay, so we could have died. Heracross is back. We have Psychic, but... how much would Psychic do? Would it be enough? Let's just Surf. Never mind, we just died to Mega Horn. Well, let's just hope we do even better. Let's just hope last time Heracross lived because it had a plus special defense nature. Okay, died. Last Pokemon. Camerupt. We've seen Camerupt quite a bit, even though there's only one of them. There are a lot of trainers with Wailord and Camerupt. Oh, we get fissured. Uh-oh. I should have Destiny Bonded. That's my bad. This thing would have killed us eventually. We might lose now. I already have a Camerupt. I would prefer not to lose. Please do not Earthquake or hit me with Fissure. Okay, Rock Slide probably also just kills us. Maybe it's not Stab. It's a crit. Well, I guess we're getting another Camerupt. Yeah, I should have gone for Destiny Bond. It's very unlikely it doesn't kill us before we run out. Slot machine, yes. Hacks, good use of the emote. Alright, Latios, where are you? Okay, we could meet it. Probably not. Actually, it's a 50% chance. Well, almost 50% chance. But I'm never lucky with this one, so let's see. Yeah, we're not lucky. Please come back, Latios. Did I go far enough? Yeah. Nope. Nope. Staying there. Lonely Camerupt? Could be, could be. Any other guesses? It's even further away. Where did you fly off to? Quiet, naive, adamant, lonely. Name it Duck. So the one I have is Brave Nature, which is one of the best natures for a Camerupt. Now, unfortunately, Camerupt isn't very good. But at least it's a good nature for Camerupt. Name the Camerupt Groudon. If there were enough characters, I would name it Primal Groudon because I'm pretty sure Primal Groudon is ground fire, right? And normal Groudon is just ground. If it's lonely, name it Gordon. A-Self, name it... A-Self Nature, name it Quirky. Okay, okay. If it's A-Self Nature, I'll name it Quirky. Sandy? A-Self is your favorite nature? But how did it... How did you go there? It just jumped over me. Nope, that's the wrong one. Well, we had 3 really fast ones, so if this one takes a while, it's only fair. Of course, we're switching places now. Sandy, you like to run Yuxi on your camera personally? I'm a bit of a Mesprit fan myself. Why is Latios doing this? Latios does a little bit of trolling. There we go. That wasn't that bad. True, Mesprit nature is underrated. Yeah, I think so too. He drank a Grimace shake from McDonald's. Magma armor again. I've actually looked into using Pokemon like Camerupt because they can't be frozen. Let's go Magma armor Macargo. Nickname it Inferno. That's, isn't that a move that works like Sap Cannon? 50% accuracy, 100% chance to burn. But it's not in this gen yet. Let's check. Because now we can still rename. Impish. Minus special attack plus defense. That's, not a great Camerupt nature. No nickname for you. Whimsical nature. Imagine it did say A-Self Nature. I wouldn't be surprised if you would be able to ace the to change the name of a nature into Azelf. Camerupt is the definition of mid. Yeah. Unfortunately. It has good attack. It has good special attack, or maybe decent depending on how high your standard is. And then I think it has like 70 in its bulk stats and really low speed, so it doesn't have enough speed to do something. It doesn't have enough bulk to be low speed. And its attacking stats aren't that high that you're like, well, this is still amazing. Impish, like Tyrion Lannister. Camera's not mid, Dawn. It's sometimes used in Gen 3 OU. Yeah. But it's a counter to Zapdos. Void, you stand for the Camerupt is underrated party? It probably is underrated. 4 times Water Week is a death sentence in Frontier. That is true. But you just don't face water Pokemon. I think like 4 times Ice Weakness is worse. There are a lot of Pokemon that aren't Ice types that have Ice moves. There are not that many Pokemon that aren't Water type that have Water moves. So I think it's not that bad, to be honest. Super Flash, you used Mega Camerupt one time, but it was very slow and vulnerable to water. Yeah. And we do not have a Mega. We have Mini Camerupt. Camerupt is bringing a blow dart to a gunfight. Like, yeah, maybe you could kill someone, but why would you choose that? Fair enough. It's so sad that it's like one of your few Pokemon that gets Eruption. But it's too slow to use it because you'll get hit first and then Eruption damage is based on how much HP you have. Like, I might use Water Spout Wailord at some point. Because 60 speed is... It at least outspeeds a bunch of Pokemon. Sorry, gun analogies are all my American brain can rationalize. Okay, Breloom. We now have Effect Spore, which is unlikely to do anything. But who knows? We have Heracross again. Let's hope it dies. It does die. Very good. And a Blaziken. Well, that definitely dies. That was a quick battle. Oh, we gotta add Camerupt to the hall. Triple fighting team, yep. There's no real type trainers in the Ruby Tower. Like, the Pokemon aren't really based on which class they are. So you don't see that as much. How are we running into another Registeel lead? Let's just T-Bolt. Oh, goodbye. I'll go into Houndoom first. In case there's like a Muck or a Weezing in the back. As the last Pokemon, then we want to have our Damp user available. It's Wailord! Speaking of Water Spout. But this one doesn't have it. Attract, no! Bess, you're doing the Wi-Fi tower with yourself? Right, good luck. Is it just multi-battle, but it's over Wi-Fi? Do we switch out of this? Hydro Pump, okay. We could have easily died there. But we have special defense and HP EV, so let's go, Golduck. Is that a crit? No, that just did that much damage. Ow. Oh. We go from Fisher Camerupt to Fisher Wailord. Thanks, game. Latios and Latios is the team. That sounds pretty good. Last Pokemon? No way. Are we getting another Camerupt? Oh yeah, we're getting another Camerupt, guys. How? Alright, any guesses for this Camerupt? The run back? It's meant to be. It's a sign. Camerupt with Double Team, Fissure, Earthquake, Eruption, and Leftovers. Desperate nature. It even starts on the same tile as the previous one. Quirky, name him Aself. No, we're getting the exact same thing. Please come back this time. No. Let's give it up for a neutral nature. Probably Brave. We already have Brave Camerupt in Emerald's party right now. It's doing the exact same thing. Quiet Nature for the Trick Room that I don't have. Sounds good. Quiet Eruption in Trick Room. With perfect speed IVs. Come on, Latios. We haven't seen a single Latios and only one Latios. We haven't seen Regice yet either, right? Or did we see one? Don't think so. Oh, come on. Name it Tupperware? He looks like he should have lids on those humps. Come on, Latios, you can do it. You can move in this direction twice. And it flew off. That's fine. It wasn't ever coming back anyway. Once it goes to the sea, I have no faith in it coming back. Nickname him Humphrey. It's a good name. Okay, we're close. What? Not again. This happened last time as well, but that time it teleported to Mauville, so it didn't matter as much. Okay, where did it go? Hello, KT. Welcome to the Do Gang. Thank you for becoming a member. Now you get to spam emotes as well. No, come this way. Do Gang. Sandy, you gotta go fix something your coworker messed up to levels thought impossible. Good luck. Well, it sounds like you need the good luck, but thank you as well for my good luck. Maybe YouTube will let you send messages? Well, I see this one, and I saw your Do Gang emote. I think it's rigged. I just shadow banned you until you became a member. Watch it be impish again. It's the same camera up. Ah, it's stuck at Mount Pyre. It really is stuck at Mount Pyre. Nickname the camera up coworker. Yes. That sounds good. Come on, Latios. You know you don't want to stay at Mount Pyre forever. I would go and chase it to Mount Pyre like I did a couple of times, and sometimes it worked. But then I discovered that Latios can skip Mount Pyre, and then you become desynced on when you would go to the same route. So I'm no longer chasing it to Mount Pyre. Like when it's below Mount Pyre or above Mount Pyre, it can go to the other side without touching Mount Pyre. Or I've just randomly had it teleport that distance multiple times, but that seems unlikely. There's also a couple of other routes where it can skip. Okay, it's close. Very close. It could go to the upper route and then come back down to the route we want to be on. No. It went to the route we were on. But at least it's around Marville now, so hopefully it will stay around Marville. It went up. Regional Icy Camerot would be sick. Would it be new Piloswine? Ground Ice? Okay, please cooperate, Latios. Nope. Need an icy region for that though? I mean, a lot of Pokemon regions have an icy area. Like we got Alolan Ninetales and Sandslash in Alola, and that's a tropical region. This Latios really does not want to cooperate. Almost want to just fly even though it's close. Okay, I'm gonna go fly. Reset its location. Imagine the late water routes as one massive ice puzzle. Oh no, Frozen Hoenn? Team, and we need an ice team. What would be a good name for Team Ice? Team Glacier? I don't know, that doesn't quite feel catchy enough, maybe. Okay, we could meet it. Team Frost. Yeah, that could work. Team Glacier, you agree, Lavender? Hey, we finally found Latios. Let's go. It only took a very long time. But that's how it is sometimes. I mean, if Camerupt is ice ground, it could be, or even ice rock, it could be a glacier Pokemon, I guess. Team Titanic. Oh no. Another magma armor. Can they only have magma armor? You're going for the brave nature, Super Flash? Well, let's see. Name him Gordon. Modest. Which special moves does Camerupt get besides fire? Nothing? Did we just weaken our physical moves for nothing? Lonely nature, and you also vote to nickname coworker? The ice team is led by the almighty leader Frieza. I think Coworker is good on this one. Solar Beam? No, it doesn't get Solar Beam, right? At least not in this generation. Alright. I'll need to empty my party in Emerald after this trade. Led by Frieza with admins named Cooler and King Cold. But can you imagine if all the water in Hoenn was an ice puzzle? I wonder if we didn't change the map except for turning the sea into ice, how far would you be able to get? I mean, you can't go to Sutopolis because you need to dive. So I guess we can make like a little hole in the ice. But would you even be able to get to it? Probably not. Gen 4 Camerupt eventually gets Earth Power? Yeah, probably does. Maybe we can transfer this to Gen 4 eventually. There's a mod that makes the game one ice puzzle. Land only though. I think it would be interesting to see it. It would not be fun to play. How do I have 3 Camerups in the party? How did that happen? Actually, I don't want to do this yet. I want to exit like normal so I don't have to restart my Emerald. Mr. Briny would be screwed. What if he gets like an ice ship? Like a sailboat on skates? Oh, that's not correct. There we go. Let's go put some other Breejects in my party in Emerald. At least we have one Memento Pokemon, but the hunt hasn't been very successful so far. Who is our next opponent? An expert? Do you get Latios or do you just get... Oh, Wailord is back. Mr. Briny would just chase Pico all day? Yeah, probably. He would get hit by another Fissure. No, attract. But Gardevoir doesn't fall for it. It's not a skitty. Glalie, okay, we've got another Oko move user. Let's just Psychic in case we get Oko'd. Sets up Hail. That's fine. We might get the kill. And we do. And Tentacruel. Okay, we don't lose immediately. That is something. Leftovers. Goodbye, Mindy. Don't make that scary face at her. Megan. Do we one-shot this Manectric? Oh, we have Lightning Rod. That doesn't help me in this gen. It would have been nice if we got a special attack boost right here. But I think that's Gen 5. Because I know in Gen 4 Storm Rain also doesn't make you immune. Okay, we didn't kill. Wait. Oh, it went for Roar. That's why we're faster. Raichu. We probably also don't one-shot Raichu. Reversal Raichu. I think both of them have Reversal. Only one has Focus Band though. But I'm pretty sure this is the Focus Band one. Ouch. Critical hit Iron Tail hurts. Oh, look who's here. Golduck. Goodbye, Golduck. We already have a Golduck. Although there are better Golducks out there. He has to win, please lose? Well, if you give me a Latios... Oh, it's Norton. It's the Explosion Oko guy. There's a Regice. We are not going to switch the Golduck on this. We're just gonna let this explode on this, probably. Eventually. Turn 1 explosion. In comes Registeel. Hopefully it doesn't Earthquake or explode. Maybe there's a chance we live in Earthquake if it has like no attack investment. But... okay, Thunderbolt, that's good. We have Cherry Berry, so not worried about paralysis. And it's not Quick Claw. I don't think this guy can have Latios. But maybe. Electrode. Slow Electrode. That's the one thing I'm worried about with Politoed. Mirror Coat, but we're Dark type, we're immune. Like if I run into an Electrode, it can just spam Thunderbolt. So for that, Quagsire would also be better. I guess if it's no, I think you can probably manip it to always send out the same Pokemon. That's why you think Quagsire is the route, KT? Yeah. All Regis in 50 can have Thunderbolt. Yeah, same here. In 100. Wait, Mirror Coat doesn't work against Dark types? Yep. And Counter doesn't work against Ghost. That's something you wish you knew? Well, you know it now, Super Flash. I guess I'll add a 3 to the camera ups in the notes. Because I caught one this morning. And then I caught 2 in the evening. Hello, Starmie. Slow Starmie. And a Blaziken. Goodbye, Blaziken. You're at 7 wins, Buzz? In the Wi-Fi tower? Gold Trainer Brett. No! It happened. Latios in the lead. This is what happened in level 50 as well. Finally see a Latios and it's the lead Pokemon, so we can never catch it. Ouch, that Thunderbolt hurt. Hello, Coffee Bar. Looks like Latios is being Latios again, yeah. We are trying to catch Latios, but this Latios was in the lead slot, so we can't catch it. If you use Perish Song, would Latios get swapped out? No, I've already tested this. Latios just dies. Well, it tries to run, so either it runs away or you mean look and it dies. Or you mean like swapping it here? No, it still gets overwritten. I thought you meant like my roamer Latios. But no, you cannot get the first slot. Oh, if this was a male Skarmory, I would have died to it. Yeah, the first slot gets overwritten by the roamer. Yeah, no worries. That makes sense. I'm pretty sure that doesn't work. I think that's already been tested. Registeel lead again. I swear, like, this is the most common lead we face somehow. Full para. Explosion. You get 8 battle points for 7 wins. Is that like 4 battle points on each save file? Because I think Emerald is pretty much the same thing. Salamence. Not the best. But I'm afraid to switch because Golduck will be slower. So we'll just deal some damage, guarantee that it dies to the next Ice Beam. If Houndoom goes down. Which it does. And then maybe we can 1v1 the last Pokemon with Golduck. I mean, there's probably a lot of Pokemon that beat Golduck. You got 8 BP and 3? What? Are they at different streaks, or is one of them like diamond and the other's platinum? Lavender, you gotta run. You hope I find a Latios not in slot 1. Good luck. Thank you. I hope we find one as well. Well, this isn't the best matchup, but we could win if the AI is dumb. Oh no. Please. Don't simp. Okay, that's one. We probably need another one. Critter freeze? Oh no, this one's bulky. No, we're gonna need 2 more? Oh no. Soul Silver and Pearl. Did you get more in Pearl or more in Soul Silver? Giga Drain. How weak is this Giga Drain? We are minus special defense. Yeah, we died. Guess we're catching a Sceptile. More in Soul Silver. Interesting. We're getting a Christmas tree. Oh, this could be a speed run. Ah, Riley would be proud. I don't think so. Oh, we're so close. Don't go to Mount Pyre. It's at Marvel. It went away. Come back, please. No. Okay, it's back. No, why? Not again. Yeah, back to Mount Pyre. It went way up. Okay. It can come back to us, or it can just get stuck there. It went back to Mount Pyre. And it's going back and forth. Okay, it's at Mauville. Please be nice, Latios. Latios is not being nice. I'm a little tempted to just fly reset until it goes to a good spot. Oh, we could get it. Did you want to come back to Mauville, Latios? No. No, it didn't. Still at Pyre. Sudowoodo killed Latios? Oof. New threat. Hidden threat, Sudowoodo. I've tried looking into Sudowoodo because it has sturdy, but it's gonna be difficult to use Sudowoodo. At least it doesn't have a quad weakness. But base 30 speed. And I don't remember what its special bulk is, but it's not that good. And we're still weak to Earthquake. Oh, come on, Latios. Am I really gonna have to fly when it's so close? It could be here right now. But it's not. 65 special bulk. Yeah, what is its HP? 70 maybe? 80 if we're lucky. Probably not 80. It has a good attack stat and a good defense stat, so that's nice, but I don't know. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna go fly until it resets to Mauville. 70 HP. Okay, I was correct on that. So yeah, that's not the best. That's basically like Skarmory. Skarmory has like 70 special defense, 65 HP, I think. But it's not weak to water. And it's immune to Earthquake, so it's faster. It's way better. As a sturdy Pokemon. KT, you got a shiny Poliwag on exactly 5k? Nice. Where did you catch it? Miracles do exist? True. Or have you not caught it yet? Is it the Safari one? Shiny. But that's not better than where we were. Fly reset isn't really likely to make it much better. You're in front of Mewtwo in a Master Ball. Nice. That is massive swag. Any good natures or stats? Wait, I need to check first if it's actually not here. Oh, it's finally here. Please don't run away immediately. Don't go to the sea. Don't go to the sea. Good, good, good. No, don't go there. Of course, now it's over there. Don't go back to Mount Pyre again. No, don't go back to Mount Pyre. I hate you so much, Latios. Oh no, it's not coming back. I think this might be the last Latios for today. This one has trolled me too much. Okay, okay, it's around Marville. No, don't do it. Don't do it. No, he went back to Mount Pyre again. Latios ruined it for everyone, yes. And Latios was being so nice early on. We got like... The first one was kind of bad, but then we had 3 in a row where it was really fast. Maybe I got a little bit spoiled. Oh, there's a chance. Latios is the biggest time waster, yeah. Imagine doing a speed run where you have to do this. That would be unbearable. There it skipped a route. Because otherwise it could not have been there. So it probably went above Mount Pyre and then below Mount Pyre. Yeah, of course, now you're on the route I was on a second ago. Hello, Justin. I'm not sure if one of your messages didn't show up for me because I don't know what you're asking for. We are on live chat. Of course, now, when I am not on that route, it's always on that route. Oh, it's at Marvel. It went to the other route I was just on. No. Come on, Latios. It's time. Okay, it's still at Marvel at least. You can do it. I believe in you, Latios. Yeah, of course. Nope, but it's still at Marvel. That's something. We take what we can get. No, not Mount Pyre again. KT, you posted the IVs in the stream channel? 1 second. It's at Mount Pyre. Am I gonna chase it? I think I'm gonna chase it. I'm so sick of Marvel at this point. Let's have a look at the stats of the poly. It's calm nature, so minus attack plus special defense. That could be a good Politoad nature. 20 to 24 HP IVs. 28 to 31 attack. Okay, maybe it's a good No, it's minus attack. Never mind. 2 to 6 defense. That's unfortunate. 30 to 31 special attack. Okay, Politoad. 60 to 19 special defense and 30 to 31 speed. That's kind of crazy. Too bad about the defense. If attack and defense were swapped, that would be insane. Super Flash, you forgot which Pokemon we were going to catch because Latios has been taking so long. It's Sceptile. Welcome back, Sandy. We did catch the Camerupt. We then lost to Sceptile. We've been here for I don't know how long. Over 15 minutes, maybe? Could be on our route now. Of course not. Okay, we're gonna go to Mount Pyre. And then it's gonna go to Marvel because that's how it likes to troll me. It's been 5,000 years. So yeah, I thought this was a decent hunting strategy when it gets stuck at Mount Pyre, until I figured out it can just skip Mount Pyre and desync. So you're no longer on... Like, you're never gonna be on the same route again. You'll always be at least one apart. Until it skips a route again. Siren is getting an anime? I don't know, Siren. Does it have something to do with psychic powers? Actually, where is it? We moved routes twice and I didn't check. Of course it's at Marvel now. Like I said, it likes to troll me. When I chase it, it goes to Marvel. It's an old Shonen Jump manga you were obsessed with as a kid. And it's getting an anime now? That's cool. Was it still ongoing? Oh, we might meet at Mount Pyre. Chase strat coming in clutch, maybe? Yeah, repel still on. Repel is no longer on. Did it actually go here? It went all the way over there? You can't be serious. I went all the way to Mount Pyre. I was really feeling it. And then it just jumped. It teleported. Did feel better to just travel a couple of routes instead of being in Mauville the whole time. You're guessing tricky nature? I'm guessing timid nature. It doesn't want... It's afraid of people. Just reset. Sceptile sucks anyway. I mean, in that case, I would just end the stream. And it's not like Latios is gonna be nicer next round because we reset. There we go. Let's run away. I don't want it anymore. Oh, we still have the repel on. Need to be careful. It's gonna run out. But not in time. What is this Riley propaganda? Sceptile sucks. Alright, nature guesses for the Sceptile. I don't remember if people guessed it took so long to get here. It's gonna be brave nature? No! Chief, you won't stand for the Sceptile slander? I actually think if you're going for the longest streak possible in the tower, it might be Sceptile who's best at it. Like Swampert is better for like a good stuff team. You lost to Sceptile 21 minutes ago? These can't really troll for... It's modest Sceptile? Okay, okay. And it has the egg move Leech Seed. It's actually good. Worth? Question mark? Classic name. Christmas tree. Call it Ashwagandha. I think that fits exactly. Merry Christmas, I guess. Just like how it took a while to catch Lati, it took a while to get the Christmas tree this year. Merry Chrysler. But at least Modest Sceptile is cool. For a leech seed staller, I would prefer a speed nature, of course, but I cannot complain about Modest. This is definitely usable. I think we can't get Crunch because it's an egg move. But Dragon Claw and Thunder Punch are possible. Also, we could Bike Glitch, of course. But I'm very happy that it has Leech Seed. I was pretty sure that one has Leech Seed because it's the Sol set. We do have Hidden Power Dark. That's true. That's weaker and we can't lower special defense, but it's something. And we could just not have 4 attacking moves. Like a move like Leech Seed could be really good against a Pokemon that's difficult to kill. Like Double Team Umbreon or something. Yeah, I'm glad we ran into this Sceptile. Too bad it's not level 50. But we'll find a use for this at some point. Same for the Adamant Regirock. That seems promising. And did we have anything else with like both a good nature and it's actually a good Pokemon? We had Lax Gyarados, so no. Relaxed Muck. Alright, we had Relaxed Muck. That's Curse, Relaxed Muck. That could be okay. So we got 3 useful Pokemon. Actually, is Curse an egg move? Well, we could Bike Glitch, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know if I can call this a successful hunt because we only got 1 Pokemon that can learn Memento. And that's like the entire point of the stream. But we got a couple of good Pokemon, so we take those. And that's kind of like the expectation. We have a very weak team at the moment. Actually, should I look into using some of the other Pokemon, like the Regirock? The Regirock isn't that good either for consistency. I think we're fine for now. I'll reload the save and we'll end the stream here. Thanks to everyone who watched, and thanks especially to the people who became a member and who can now also spam emotes. I think it's fun that we can have the emotes. Boom lead with the Regirock could help. Yeah, it could. It could kind of function like the Gardevoir, who also wants to kill one and then Destiny Bond another. Was a fun stream. Well, I'm glad everyone has enjoyed it. You're welcome for the stream. And let me know if people have ideas for the emotes. Also for the icon. Because you can have like icons based on how long people have been a member. But right now I just have this standard Dugong head for only the first month. And I was thinking maybe we can do Seal. And maybe we can do some variations. And then you become a Dugong. And then you get some variations of Dugong or something. Hello, James. You've not played this since you were a kid? It has been a while for a lot of people, but unfortunately, I'm just ending the stream. So you're just too late to catch it. I mean, you can watch it back, of course. Could do Foulplume and Blossom stuff too. Yes, that's true. But I did call it the Dewgang, so I feel like the Dugong is fitting. Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. And sorry, James, for ending the stream just as you arrive. I hope maybe next time you'll catch a stream earlier.